Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Sunday, December 29th. If I haven't said it already, Merry Christmas to everybody. And Happy New Year. That's coming up here in a couple days already. Not a lot of stuff going on in my shop. Last weekend, I forget where I left off on videos, but I have the 32 Ford crossmember welded into the 33 Chevy. I established my ride height. Got the hood just sitting there along with the core support. For the most part, I'm going to bob probably the frame off somewhere in here, and I'll box that in nicely, but we'll lose these ugly looking frame horns. So that's the plan on that. But with the holidays and everything, the parts I need are still in transit. Probably won't be here until Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, which is fine. So that's kind of put this one to a halt because everything I need to do is kind of hinging off where the steering box is going to go when I put my steering linkage in. Once I know where my steering box is, I know where I can put my motor mounts. Once I know where I put my motor mounts, I can run my steering shaft. So a lot's kind of held up right here, and I get the wheels ordered. I don't know if I mentioned this in the other video or not, but this is not my car. So you're going to be seeing me doing stuff to this car that probably isn't something I would normally do. It is a customer's car, and obviously you gotta do it what the customer wants, still making it safe and reliable. I mean, I'm the one that sold them on this style front end because that style front end right there that was on it just wasn't right. But he's, I'm more of the 60s and 50s and 40s look. And he wants to make this more of like a 80s, early 90s look, which that's fine, whatever. Still have Krager wheels on it. I ordered those up. I got the tires ordered. So once those come in, then I can really see what my ride height's going to look like. I got a pretty good idea in terms of how the body and all that's going to sit. He wants a crate motor, so I guess that takes me off the hook of building one. So once he coughs up the money for that, we'll get that crate motor ordered. Crate motor ordered. Say that 5 times. So like I said, that'll take a bunch of work off my plate. But really, once I get this front end done and everything mocked up, motor mounts and all that stuff, then I'll be kind of moving on to the body work, which y'all know how much I love body work. So in the time being, since there isn't really much else to do, if you remember, I had this tea bucket I bought early winter, well actually late fall, it was November. I bought it to basically flip it. It was all apart, so I was hoping I can just throw it together, throw it on Craigslist and make a couple bucks and move on to the next project. But as most of you know, dealing with people from Craigslist is just a nightmare. And I'm just sick of it. It's been about months and a half. It's been on Craigslist. A bunch of people calling, a lot of people, inquiring. Had a handful of people actually come and look at it. All the handful, 2 of them were like, yep, we'll give you the money. We'll be back. And they never showed up. And then obviously you get the guys that call and tell them that they're on their way, got the trailer hooked up, we're on our way, and they never show up. So I'm pretty much had enough of that. And the other sad part about having it sit in a shop is the more I look at it, the more ideas I get. And the more ideas I get, the more I want to do to it. So I told myself if it did not sell by Christmas, which it obviously didn't, it's my turn, and I'm going to make it into what I want. Still going to sell it, not going to keep it. I'll probably drive it, have a little fun with it. It will be a budget build. I'm not gonna, you know, do a full rebuild on the engine. We're not gonna do a full rebuild on the rear end. You know, it's just gonna be, you know, take it apart, clean it, put axle bearings in, you know, brakes. This particular engine I got sitting right there, that's been my dummy motor for the last couple projects. Came out of a running truck. It's not the greatest shape, but it did run and drive. So I'm thinking a quick hone, rings, bearings, you know, touch the valves up a little bit, oil pump, obviously clean it, put a nasty sounding cam in it. I can probably build all that for, you know, probably under 500 bucks. Transmission I'll probably go with is a sinking Ford here, Turbo 350. I was going to put a Ford motor in here since I have these two leftover boat motors, and this one here, that one's junk, but it's got a nice rotating assembly. This one here, the rotating assembly is kind of and it's got one cylinder, it's got kind of scored up. I figured I can hone that out, rings, bearings, you know, play the part swapping game. All I really need for this to make this work is an intake and a transmission. But as much as I don't like Fords, and as easy as this would be to do, I ain't doing it. I think I'm just gonna sell that as whole and let some Ford guy play with it. So I got this intake here for a small black Chevy. I believe this is a Torquer 2. I've had that laying around forever. It used to be on one of my pickups back when, well, just back in the day. So the plan of attack here, as you probably learned from the last T-bucket video, I'm not much of a T-bucket fan. They just look stupid. Don't take that in the wrong way if you have one. I mean, when they're done right, I think they're really cool. It's just that, you know, 80s, 90s look of a T-bucket when they were coming out. They just, ugh. This one sits too high. I mean, it just drives me nuts looking at it, so it's coming down a lot. The body sits too high in the frame. That's coming down quite a bit. I'm not putting that pickup box on the back because I think it looks ugly. I'm probably not going to put the Watts link in either because it doesn't take up too much room. Just put a regular pan hard bar in. Just put a nice aluminum gas tank in the back, and that's it. I kind of like the way that looks anyways. Come on, focus. There you go. So we're going to unofficially call this part 1 of the T-bucket. And I've never built one before, so this will be a first time. So you can follow along. I'll try to keep as much video tape rolling of it as possible, and we'll go from there. So that's my update. And like I said, Merry Christmas to anybody I haven't hit up. Merry Christmas, and obviously Happy New Year, because I really doubt I'll get another video up before now and Wednesday. So that's it. Talk to you guys later.